Jay. Like do it with Dan height right here. Yeah. Woo! I got a new helmet. Inevitably, I got like 300 questions about it. This is stupid. Alright, now I got it in dual sport mode. You can also take this off and just put these things. Or you can just run it as a street helmet. Ray said I look like a stormtrooper with it on. Fuck you, Ray. With this on, I don't know. I don't think I look like a stormtrooper. I've had a lot of questions, and if you want me to make a video and put a bunch of affiliate links in it, well, I will. The Sony didn't die or anything. I just stopped using it because it was really big. It set out here. I would turn my head to check my blind spot here, and but yes, this is the new Motovlogging setup. That I swear, it's funny. I've had people say, "Oh, it looks really clean." What the hell happened, action camera people, that this is a clean setup? The drifts were clean, man. You had one little cable coming off. I swear you could record for like an hour and a half, 2 hours before the battery went flat. And then they ruined it. The benefits of this setup, and the big thing you should notice is the battery over here. I'll explain more about that in a second. You leave the house, you can tap a button and start recording. You don't have to worry about it. Is it better if I hold it the whole time, or is it better if I do this, but then you can't see my face? You don't want to see my face. I'm not that good looking. This is a shark helmet. It's called the Explorer R. So how's the saying go? Jack of things, but not you're pro of shit. The helmet's not, you know, the biggest point, but I always like to mention it because it does make a difference. If you copy this exact setup and you had a different helmet, you most likely will get a different result. May not mean it's necessarily worse. We start with this. It's a Hero 5 session. The 5 sessions are the ones you can hook up audio to, which is important. The first thing you'll notice is a little bit different here. That's not a GoPro mount. GoPro mount wouldn't have worked on there. There's too many contours and surfaces. So what I actually did is I peeled it back. I peeled off the GoPro mount. I used this stuff. I know I've seen people talk about using it on a GoPro thing. It's SUGRU, and if you search for it while you're finding stuff about sugar, it's because the autocorrect doesn't like that word. You open it up, it's like it feels kind of like a clay kind of putty material. You can mold it into whatever you want. Give it 24 hours, it becomes sort of a rubbery plastic, and it bonds to apparently anything. But smush it all up in there, press it down, and then you kind of mold it with your fingers to clean it up so it doesn't look like a kid's art project. Once you get that squared up on there, you want to go with some Allen, clean everything up. The next thing you want to do is you'll actually want to downgrade your software. The only way this session really works is one button start. When you are running an external microphone and you use quick start with whatever the current software is, you will get 0 audio. There's nothing wrong with your setup, you just won't get audio. I did find you will occasionally get audio, and it seems that the moment you're testing it in your room is the moment it's going to work perfect. You're going to get perfect audio. It's gonna completely bullshit you. But don't let that fool you, because the minute you get out there and you ride your bike all day and hilarious things happen, you'll have 0 audio. I found a guy's video that explains exactly how to do it, and I'm going to link to his video. It's super simple to downgrade it. The downgraded version works perfectly fine. You tap one button start, you're going to get audio out of your external mic. A few GoPros ago, they made it where you had to use this weird audio adapter. It was annoying, but at least it wasn't real big. Well, then GoPro decided to make it this big, hilarious, giant thing, and you do have to use this. And nobody aftermarkedly makes one of these. I'm assuming they've probably put some bullshit in here with some chipperoos and some algorithms. This is something called dual lock. It's not going to wear out the way normal Velcro does. This is kind of a rubberized body. Sticking it on there with adhesive won't work. I literally had to super glue this on, so this stupid like $40 adapter, you're going to have to commit to buying it and then ruining it instantly. There's no way you can return this after you glue a piece of dual lock on there. Pop it on. It's pretty strong stuff. Nope, no, I can't do that. I thought I could pick the helmet up. You want to find some kind of angulation that makes sense. Running a mic down here, and this is a power source here. A little bit of tape to kind of clean it up as it tucks into the helmet. Tuck them up into the skirt here. You may have to cut some of that plastic. You know, you usually have that plastic that kind of wedges up in there. Take scissors, and if you have to do it, trim it all the way down. This isn't just normal tape. Something I figured out a while back is actually use some 3M black vinyl. Stick it over the wire, and it initially leaves a big old gap, and you can use a heat gun for a couple seconds. Also, you got to take that off later. You won't have any weird residue or anything. It just comes off super clean. The mic I'm using on this setup is Chase on 2 Wheels told me about it. It's a purple Panda mic. It comes a little fuzzy. I show you, it's kind of right in here. All I do is kind of run it down the cheek pad and pinch it in there, and the cheek pad will usually kind of hold them in pretty good. You don't want to get it too under your nose or your mouth, or everyone will know what a fat out of shape piece of that you are when your mouth breathing at full tilt. I use the power wire. I kind of raveled it, spun it around there just to give it some structure. Power wire right here, you're gonna have to buy these stupid power wires because they're that weird GoPro USB thing, whatever that thing is. Yes, it's a big ridiculous battery on the side of your helmet. You're not really gonna notice it, and the cool thing about this, it's gonna last you all day. Great about it if you get this Anchor brand, whatever it is. You read it here, I don't know. It seems to just kind of come on automatically by itself. See, it's charging the GoPro. It does that thing where it can detect how much juice it can send, and sends the maximum juice. You can pretty much go till you kill the card, and this thing will not even drop at maybe one of its little bars. It's so nice not to have to be the guy to say, hey everybody, can we pull over so I can change my batteries? Because everyone loves that guy. Yeah, same deal. Put some of that dual lock Velcro on your helmet. Can you see it? No, it's just blending in. It's pure white. It's magic. I'm holding it on, I'm licking it, and I'm just sticking it. It stays. No, there is some of the 3M dual locks. And I'm gonna stick it on. And this one, I bet, yes, yeah, look at that. See, it's good stuff. You're like, oh, hey, my friends are doing stupid things. And you click this little button right here. Then we're recording. Our battery is doing things. Our audio's working. Yeah, by the way, it's got one of these things. Look at that. Top Gun, bubs. The action cameras just, they're not really made for what we do. They're more and more going the route of being like, oh, look, you can post directly to your Instagrams. You can tag people and edit right on the camera. You know that new thing where people wear their hat and it just kind of like, it's like they put it on their head as like minimal effort they can. It's like, is it supposed to be like they're too cool to put their hat on right? It's my helmet set up there. It's great. Just want to go do wheelies with my friends. Anthony with Revzilla here with a Decide and Ride, and today we're going to tell you about some stuff. I'm going to talk really fast and not take a single breath. Today's a shark helmet. The shark helmet's really great. It's got a visor here on top, and I'm going to get my friend here, Billy Bob, to put it on his head. Look at his head. It's a melon of a head. My shirt tight enough, by the way, guys? Like Decide and Buy would make more sense. I don't get the Decide and Ride thing. I'm just kidding, Anthony. I love you. You're great. You're hilarious. I love it how you don't breathe. You just keep talking. I don't know what I'm doing anymore.